Non-precision approaches are still commonplace at smaller airports like Carroll County here in Maryland. And when shooting an approach without even an advisory vertical guidance like on this VOR approach, we'll need to make sure we're on our game. Here's a step-by-step approach to shooting a true non-precision approach in a G1000 equipped aircraft that you can use on any other similar procedure. We're starting off with the autopilot engaged at 2,900 feet with the approach active on the GPS and following the GPS course to the Westminster VOR, which is the final approach fix for the approach. First, we're going to bug the next altitude on the autopilot. The MDA is 1480, so let's bug 1500 for a bit of a buffer. You could go higher too if you want. The autopilot isn't going to do anything here because it's still in altitude hold mode at 2,900 feet. We've just armed 1,500 feet. We maintain this altitude until about a half a mile from the final approach fix, when we can start to configure for the approach by bringing power back and setting flaps. When we cross the VOR, we can initiate a descent by pushing VS to enter vertical speed mode and pushing down a few times to set a descent rate. 400 feet per minute typically gives us the 3-degree descent angle on the 172. One interesting thing we can do in the G1000 is have a look over at the MFD and see that white arc in front of the aircraft position. That's where we should reach our bugged 1,500 foot altitude at the current rate of descent. We see this as pretty far in advance of the runway, and looking at the headwind we're encountering, that makes sense. We're losing a lot more altitude for the horizontal ground covered, so we could probably afford a slower descent like 300 feet per minute. Now, we're about to arrive at the MDA of 1500 and level off. We want to set up for the missed approach. The timing of when we do everything is important here. We want to bug our missed approach altitude, which is 2,900. But we can't do it while we're still descending. We haven't captured the altitude, so we'll miss the MDA. When we get close to 1,500 feet, the autopilot goes into capture mode. It's at this point that we can bug 2,900 feet and it won't disturb our altitude capture and hold. We also want to set up for our immediate left turn at the missed approach point by bugging a left turn into our DG. We don't need to be exact with this, it'll be a turn back toward the VOR, which we'll use navigational guidance for. The missed approach point is the runway, or 6.5 DME, at which point we'll click off the autopilot, give it full throttle, initiate the climb while making a left turn, clean the flaps, and call our missed approach. We want to unsuspend the approach so that we get sequenced back to the Westminster EMI VORTAC. We're hand flying right now. You typically want to stay hand flying until you're a good altitude like 1,000 AGL or something. Also, have a look at the flight director. If we engage the autopilot now, look what it would do. It would have us pitch down and turn right. The pitch down is because we'd still be in altitude hold mode at 1,500 feet. We need to hit FLC to tell the unit we want to climb to our bugged altitude at 2,900 feet. We didn't want to do this before clicking off the autopilot and going miss though, so this has to happen now. So that takes care of the pitch with the flight director now showing the climb, but it still wants to drag us back to the right. That's not correct. We want to stay in the left turn back to the VOR, which is behind us. We're going to put it in heading mode then and engage the autopilot. This is why we had the heading bug already set in that left turn. Everything looks good now, so what went wrong with the turn? The segment of the missed approach we're on now is from 1189 feet to the EMI VOR. 1189 is 400 feet above the airport elevation. The unit wanted to make sure we were at an appropriate altitude before turning us left on the mist. If we had done a go around close to the ground, we'd need it. But as we stayed at 1,500 feet the whole time, we are, of course, already above 1189. The unit computed where we should be at 1189 on the go-around, and since we started our turn at the missed approach point, as we should, we never made it there, so we're still in that sequence. Now, a real G1000 would adjust for this and sequence us right away since we're above 1189 feet, but we'll need to help out by pushing direct enter to go direct to the Westminster VOR. Now, we're all set to re-engage nav mode to have the autopilot follow the missed approach procedure, including the upcoming hold, and level us off at 2,900. So the timing of what to do on the autopilot makes all the difference. Hopefully the steps, as well as the reasoning for doing things at specific times, makes sense here. Also, please remember that the flight director is your friend. If the flight director is showing something different than what you're doing or supposed to be doing, don't engage the autopilot until you've figured out the discrepancy. Keep training with us online using our class cockpit course, IFR ground school, or any of the other 6 great courses we have on offer on the Flight Insight website, linked here and in the description.